Jim Bain spent his early 20s swinging hammers and framing houses across Colorado. He watched the construction market rise and fall, felt the wear on his back, and understood one thing. He needed a plan that didn't depend on his spine holding up. So he traded his tool belt for law school. "I was working as a carpenter subcontractor when the market was strong," Bain says. "Looking forward, I could not be confident of getting work, and I was not ready to be doing such physical labor as I became older." He weighed an MBA against a law degree. The law won, not because it promised prestige or money, but because it offered something more lasting. Jim Bain, Colorado, graduated from the University of Connecticut in 1972, cum laude, as a member of Phi Beta Kappa. 4 years later, he finished at the University of Florida's Law School, also cum laude. Then he taught trial practice, appellate advocacy, courses that forced him to articulate what good lawyering actually looked like. He taught at both Florida and Colorado law schools before landing a job with the Tennessee Valley Authority's legal department in 1980. At TVA, Bain wasn't filing motions in small disputes. He led the damage analysis team in the uranium antitrust litigation, 342 Moldovan Lias, a sprawling case that ended with his client recovering $250 million from Gulf Oil. The kind of case that makes a career. By 1985, Bain joined Roth & Braga, one of Colorado's top law firms. He made partner in a year. 5 years later, he became a partner at Braga & Winters. Then, in 2004, he co-founded Benjamin Bain & Howard. When Al Cohen joined in 2009, the firm became Benjamin Bain, Howard & Cohen. All 4 partners were named super lawyers. Newsweek called it the boutique commercial real estate law firm in Denver. The titles and recognition aren't what Bain remembers most, though. What stuck with him was a case early in his career involving a family he knew. Their daughter was friends with his daughter. The legal issues were technical, straightforward, even, but sitting across from them, hearing how the outcome would affect their finances, their reputation, their stability, something clicked. "I recognized I wasn't just managing legal problems, but I was caring for someone who trusted me during an extremely stressful period of their life," Bain says. That moment changed how he practiced. Winning mattered, sure. But so did explaining risks, setting expectations, helping clients make decisions rooted in clarity rather than panic. The law became less about statutes and more about people. Bain doesn't talk much about strategy or clever tactics. He talks about preparation. Thorough, relentless preparation and integrity. "Credibility is an attorney's most valuable asset," he says. "I shoot straight with clients, even when the message is difficult." He extended that same directness to opposing counsel. Even the difficult ones. The practice of law is adversarial by nature, but Bain believed civility and professionalism mattered more than theatrics. Bain published extensively. Articles in the Colorado Lawyer, the University of Denver Law Review, and the Construction Lawyer covered everything from negligence claims to the demise of caveat emptor in Colorado. He edited the Construction Forum of the Colorado Lawyer for more than 20 years. He chaired the Legal Advisory Committee for the Associated General Contractors of Colorado for 5 years. He served on the National Panel of Arbitrators for the American Arbitration Association. The accolades followed: Civil Litigation Writing Award from the Colorado Bar Association. Outstanding Lawyers of America, limited to 100 per state. Multiple marquee Who's Who listings. But here's what Bain will tell you about all that. The documents get lost and the newspapers turn yellow. The impact you make lasts forever. His published work reads like a map of Colorado construction law evolving in real time. Negligence, the construction claim panacea, appeared in Colorado Lawyer in November 1986. Then came Let the Builder Vendor Beware, the demise of caveat emptor in Colorado, in March 1987, followed by Let the Builder Vendor Beware, defenses and damages in home builder litigation, a month later. The Potential and Perils of Colorado Public Construction Contracting landed in January 1988. Negligence Claims in Construction Litigation appeared in the Construction Lawyer in March 1988. And Landmark Changes in Colorado Construction Law came out in June 1997. He also presented legal seminars to the Colorado Bar Association, the American Bar Association, and the real estate section of the Colorado Bar. He served as seminar chairman for the Institute for Advanced Legal Study. Bain, Colorado, managed stress by moving. Every day after work, if time allowed, he exercised. Physical activity helped to clear my mind, release built-up tension, and reset mentally, he says. Even a moderate workout or a brisk walk makes a noticeable difference in my energy and mood. Aerobic exercise became non-negotiable. It reduced stress hormones, improved sleep, boosted endurance. It also gave him a hard line between work and life. When he left the office, he disconnected, spent time with family and friends, maintained hobbies and got adequate rest. He set boundaries, stayed active and made wellness a consistent priority. That's how he sustained long-term productivity and avoided burnout. Now, he looks back and sees what he would tell his younger self: slow down. Growth takes time. Consistency matters more than immediate wins. Don't waste energy worrying about missteps or failures. Every challenge carries lessons that shape judgment and build resilience. He'd also tell himself to stop rushing. Stop overexerting to prove himself. Mastery and meaningful accomplishments take time. And take care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Those aren't optional. Later in life, Bain met a young professional who reminded him of himself. Intelligent, capable, riddled with self-doubt. The young man came from a modest background and felt like he didn't belong in rooms filled with confident, experienced people. Bain recognized that feeling immediately. Instead of offering quick advice, Bain invested time. He shared his successes, but also his failures. Cases that didn't work out. Risks that felt overwhelming. Moments when he questioned his own ability to prevail. He told the young man that focusing on preparation, hard work, and steady improvement worked better than comparing himself to others. When the young man was offered an opportunity that would stretch him far beyond his comfort zone, his first instinct was to decline. He didn't believe he was ready. Bain told him to take it anyway. No one ever feels completely ready. Confidence doesn't come before action, but only comes after, Bain told him. The young man took the opportunity and he thrived. Years later, he told Bain that those conversations made the difference. Knowing someone believed in him before he believed in himself helped him make the right decision. Bain defines success as achieving meaningful goals while maintaining personal integrity, well-being, and positive relationships. For him, success isn't about titles or external recognition. It's about growth, impact, balance. Professionally, success means continuously learning, improving skills, and contributing value. Set clear goals, work toward them, be proud of the quality and integrity of your work. Personally, success includes maintaining strong relationships, taking care of physical and mental health, staying aligned with values. He looks to leaders like Warren Buffett for inspiration. Not just for financial success, but for consistency, discipline, and a long-term perspective. Buffett emphasized patience, sound judgment, ethical decision-making, and continuous learning. At 76 years old, I appreciate leaders who demonstrate that age does not limit impact, Bain says. Strong values and clear thinking matter more than trends or hype. The achievements Bain is most proud of are less about big wins or public recognition. They're about the cases that had real consequences for clients' lives. Guiding them through those moments, protecting their interests, earning their trust has been deeply fulfilling. He also takes pride in helping younger attorneys develop self-confidence and judgment, seeing them succeed on their own. At 76, Bain reflects on a life where he contributed to others' growth, supported causes he cares about, and continued to challenge himself intellectually and physically. Staying physically active, investing in relationships with family and friends, giving back to the community have been as meaningful as any professional milestone. That combination is what he considers his greatest achievement. He started as a carpenter who knew his body wouldn't hold up forever. He became an attorney who shaped construction law in Colorado for 5 decades. Along the way, he learned that work matters, but so do people.